amat berhormat Dato Hafiz bin Ghazi, Menteri Besar Johor. Yang berhormat Tuan Lee Ting Han, Johor State Executive Council, Chairman of Investment, Trade and Consumers Item. Yang berbahagia Tan Sri Michael Yo, President of KSI Strategic Institute for Pacific Asia. Yang berbahagia Insinyur Nur Muhammad Ibrahim, President Iskandar Malaysia Chamber of Commerce and Industry. Tuan Muhammad Salikon Saripin, Secretary General of Iskandar Malaysia Chamber of Commerce and Industry, Johor. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum and a very good morning. It gives me great pleasure to welcome you to today's Johor Business and Investment Forum with the theme Majid Johor 2030, powering Johor into the new economy. At the outset, I would like to take the opportunity to thank the Menteri Besar of Johor Darul Taksim and his government, all distinguished speakers, moderators, and most of all the delegate for your support and participation in this forum. As we all know, the world is changing rapidly. Technology is playing a crucial role in shaping our future in today's fast-paced and competitive world. Businesses need to leverage the latest technology to stay ahead of the curve. And Johor is at the forefront of this change. Johor has always been a hub of innovation, creativity, and have a long-standing tradition of embracing technology and fostering innovation. Looking at the statistics, Johor state government had anticipated that the state economy will continue to grow positively, with growth ranging between 4.1 to 5 in 2023, in line with the country's modest growth trend. It is estimated that the state GDP last year was between 6.5 to 7.1%, one of the highest among the Malaysian states. The state also has set a lofty goal of increasing Johor GDP to 260 billion by 2030, which will necessitate the state expanding at 7% annual rate from now to 2030. This is indeed a very high target that the state has prepared themselves for. I believe the state will be able to achieve this goal as long as they remain focused and committed to growth. The state must improve the overall business environment and promote a conducive ecosystem to attract and retain quality investment, as well as attract and retain talent. We have every faith in the Menteri Besar and his team, young team I see, that will be able to do it. Today's forum will also highlight the business and investment opportunity in Iskandar and in Johor. In the new normal, as Malaysia and the other ASEAN countries transition into the post-COVID recovery phase. The opening of interstate, regional, and international travel policy are an apt and timely opportunity to showcase and promote the attractiveness of Johor and Iskandar region for business investment. For business, investment, education, tourism, in this regard. The forum is an apt and timely opportunity to bring together businessmen, entrepreneur, investor, educationist, tourism promoter, to discuss the challenges and opportunity in Johor and the Iskandar region. The forum provides a timely opportunity for exchange of view, insight, and experiences, and enable government officials to share information with investors. This forum will be a meeting of mind to feel the tempo of development and the pulse of the dynamic Iskandar region and the state of Johor. Throughout the day, we'll be hearing from experts on how Johor can continue to develop and grow. I urge you all to stick around till the end of the forum and learn from the panel of experts. Yang Amat Berhormat Menteri Besar will further elaborate on the concept and strategy of Maju Johor 2030 in his keynote address later. Ladies and gentlemen, before I conclude, on behalf of the organizer, allow me once again to express our appreciation to everyone present here in this boardroom, our sincere thanks for your participation and support. Our congratulations also goes to all the award recipients for business acumen, leadership, and business excellence. Their hard work and sacrifice have resulted in them building a legacy that hopefully will transcend time. I thank you for your attention.
Thank you, Tan Sri, for your welcome speech, setting the stage for our discussions to come and highlighting the reasons why this forum has come to being to see prosperity in a Maju Johor. Next, we would like to call our co-organizers for the forum, Yang Berbahagia Dato Engineer Muhammad Noh Ibrahim, President of Iskandar Malaysia Chamber of Commerce and Industry, to give his welcome speech.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Yang berhormat Dato' Hafiz bin Ghazi, Menteri Besar Johor. Yang berhormat Tuan Lee Tiang Hin, Johor State Executive Council and Chairman for Investment, Trade and Consumer Affairs. Yang berbahagia Tan Sri Majid, Chairman KSI Strategic Institute for Asia Pacific. Yang berbahagia Tan Sri Michael Yeo, President of KSI Strategic Institute of Asia Pacific. Mr. Lee Tiang Kiat, Chairman of MICCI Southern Region. Tuan Salikon Sarpin, Iskandar Malaysia. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Warm welcome to Johor Bahru, to Johor Business Investment Forum. It is a great honor to have all of you here today, gather in the pursuit of exploring and capitalizing on the immense business and investment opportunities that lie within Johor and Iskandar region. Allow me to extend our heartfelt gratitude to the esteemed presence our distinguished guests, the Menteri Besar Johor, Yang Berhormat Dato Hafiz bin Ghazi, your unwavering commitment to the development of Johor and your valuable insights are greatly appreciated. Yang Berhormat Dato Menteri Besar, as a non-profit organization, NGO, the collaboration of KSI Strategic Institute for Asia and Pacific, Malaysian International Chambers of Commerce and Industry in Malaysia, and Iskandar Malaysia Chambers of Commerce, aim to organize Business Investment Forum. Today, this event demonstrates our ongoing commitment in supporting the government effort to establish Johor as an economic force in South Asia. Our main tasks are business matching for locally and overseas, such as Japan, Turkey, Singapore, Indonesia, and others. Also, engagement of Johor stakeholders in business development and participating in government review, such as recently the 12 Malaysian midterm plan. And also, we also participate in Johor per se. Johor, as mentioned before, is targeting gross domestic product in the year 2030, amounting to 260 billion. As Chamber of Commerce, we believe under your leadership, Yang Berhormat Dato, and political stability, this value we are confidently achieved. I would like to welcome to our distinguished speakers who have generously agreed to share their knowledge and insights. We are truly grateful for your participation. Your expertise and accomplishment in the field of investment and entrepreneurship are commendable. And we eagerly wait the wisdom you will impart today upon us. Your contribution will undoubtedly provide valuable perspective on the challenges and opportunities that lie within ahead of Johor. We are also privileged to have with us a gathering of exceptionally business leaders, entrepreneurs, and investors who share a common vision for the progress and prosperity. Your presence here today demonstrates commitment to explore the new horizon and tapping into the vast potential that Johor and Iskandar region could offer. As we gather here, this new era, it is essential that we acknowledge the unique challenges we have faced due to the global pandemic. The COVID-19 crisis has disrupted economics worldwide, forcing business to adapt rapidly to ever-changing landscape. However, amidst these challenges, it is heartening to witness Malaysia and Asian countries transition into endemic phase, indicating a return of stability and new opportunities on the horizon. This forum serves as a platform to shed light on the potential that awaits those who choose to invest and partner with Johor. Thoroughly insightful discussion, interactive session, exchange of ideas, we aim to forge new collaboration and drive economic growth in this region. Today, we invite you all to explore the untapped potential that lies within Johor, to witness first-hand myriads of opportunities that await you. We encourage you to engage a meaningful conversation, build valuable connection, identify synergies that will pave the way for future collaboration. Once again, a warm welcome to Johor Business and Investment Forum. May this event a catalyst for new ventures, partnership, and shared success. Thank you.
Terima kasih, Dato. Thank you for your partnership in this forum, and your support has without doubt contributed to its success. We trust that today's discussion will be the start of something great for the state of Johor. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, it is now my honor to invite the opening keynote speaker of our inaugural Johor Business Investment Forum, who will be sharing on the topic of Maju Johor 2023, powering Johor into the new economy. Please put your hands together for the Menteri Besar of Johor, Yang Amat Berhormat Dato Hafiz bin Ghazi.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam sejahtera, salam maju Johor, salam Malaysia Madani. Terima kasih saudara pengurusi majlis. Yang berhormat Tuan Lee Ting Han, Johor State Executive Council and Chairman of Investment, Trade and Consumer Affairs. Berbahagia Tan Sri Majid Khan, Chairman of KSI Strategic Institute for Asia Pacific. Yang berbahagia Tan Sri Michael Yeo, President of KSI Strategic Institute for Asia Pacific. Yang berbahagia Dato Muhammad Noor Ibrahim, President Iskandar Malaysia Chamber of Commerce and Industry, MICCI Johor. Mr. Lee Ting Kiat, Chairman of MICCI Southern Region, Tuan Mat Salikon Sarpin, Secretary General of Iskandar Malaysia Chamber of Commerce and Industry Johor, distinguished guests, speakers, ladies and gentlemen. First and foremost, I would like to express my gratitude to the organizer, KSI Strategic Institute for Asia Pacific, and all the other organizations involved in bringing the 2023 Johor Business and Investment Forum to life. Your commitment in putting together a Johor-focused forum, bringing together government leaders, private sector, distinguished speakers, captains of industries, and civil society is greatly appreciated. Events like this help shape a healthy discourse on the future of Johor, as well as instill confidence on our state's great potential. I am therefore honored and truly humbled to be here today with all of you. I have been asked to speak on the topic of Maju Johor 2030, powering Johor into the new economy. This is an apt topic as the state government under my leadership has embarked on a new trajectory for Johor under the theme Maju Johor 2030. To me, the new economy is simply a reminder that Johor must embrace the economic realities of this post-pandemic world. Our state adjusts to rapid technological change, deepen our economic complexity, and embrace sustainability as well as inclusiveness among others. Today, I would like to focus on how we are ensuring Johor remains relevant in this new economy. I want to tell you how Johor is becoming more resilient, inclusive, and sustainable, while leveraging on technology and talent to power us to the next phase of our economic development. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, as one of the country's most developed states, Johor is called the Southern Gateway of Malaysia, with good reason. Let me share with you some of our advantages and the incentives we offer businesses who come here. First, our strategic location has allowed us to act as a vital trade route and propel our economic growth. Supported by a well-connected logistics network, Johor has successfully hosted various industries such as petrochemicals, engineering, telecommunications, electrical, and food processing. The presence of three main ports, namely Tanjung Pelepas, Tanjung Langsat, and Johor Port, has facilitated seamless connectivity with commercial centers and industries across Malaysia and neighboring countries. Additionally, the state-of-the-art Senai International Airport provides world-class infrastructure encompassing comprehensive flight services, cargo handling facilities, and passenger amenities. Second, Johor is fortunate to be the only state that hosts two economic corridors, namely the Iskandar Malaysia, IM, and the East Coast Economic Region, ECKL. On top of that, the Iskandar Regional Development Authority, or commonly known as IRDA, is a Malaysian federal government agency that oversees the development of Iskandar Malaysia, the country's first economic growth corridor. IRDA offers various incentives for Iskandar Malaysia's investors, businesses, and residents, such as tax exemptions or reductions for certain sectors and activities, such as manufacturing, tourism, education, healthcare, creative industries, and green technology. Stamp duty exemptions or discounts for property purchases or transfers within designated zones. Special immigration passes for qualified expatriates and their families, and financial assistance for social and environmental projects that benefit the local community. Meanwhile, the ECKL aims to accelerate economic growth in the East Coast states of Peninsular Malaysia, including Johor's districts Mersing and Segamat. ECKL offers various income tax incentives for qualifying activities in the sectors of manufacturing, tourism, agriculture, and agriculture-related services, and knowledge, education, and ICT development. 100% income tax exemption for a period of 10 years for new investments and reinvestments are available for selected sectors like agro-based or manufactured products, activities related to oil, gas, and petrochemical products, and manufacturing-related services. In addition, up to 100% income tax exemption for a period of 10 years for hotel operation and or tourism projects, establishment of universities, skilled training centers, colleges, research and development centers, and information, communication, and technology services. These incentives are aimed at attracting more investment and creating more jobs, enhancing the quality of life, and promoting sustainability in Johor. The government has extended the existing incentives into 2024. Third, Johor's greatest asset is its dedicated and talented workforce. In 2021, our state boasted a labor force of 1.8 million, constituting almost half of the total population of 4 million people. Bangsa Johor is diverse, multiracial, and extremely talented. Our skilled workforce has been instrumental in driving the economic growth and progress. Fourth, Johor continues to make improvements to the ease of doing business. The state government has introduced an initiative called the Johor Fast Lane, which cuts business and investment red tape, everything from planning, approvals to operating licenses. This facility is available for both domestic and foreign investors. Documentation that used to take 6 to 9 months can now be done within just 3 months. Notable companies that have benefited from this program include Mercedes-Benz, Yellowwood Properties, Wewin Corporation, Bridge Data Center, MyTech and Assembly, MyBrush, just to name a few. Ladies and gentlemen, it's true that Johor's economy was severely impacted by the COVID-19 pandemic, especially tourism and retail. The state government had to table deficit budgets in both 2020 and the year 2021. Today, all activities in Johor have resumed, and we are firing on all cylinders to chart the journey ahead. Johor, thanks to the wise policies of both the federal and state government, as well as the efforts of our people, continues to demonstrate economic robustness. This is despite the challenging global uncertainties brought about by the pandemic, recent geopolitical developments, as well as worldwide supply chain disruptions and intense inflationary pressure. Since taking over the helm of the state government in early 2022, my colleagues and I have worked tirelessly to enhance our economic resilience by cushioning the impact of price increases on the public and facilitating business recovery. In tandem, we have sought to generate quality investments, secure more job opportunities, and put in place the building blocks of the new economy. Alhamdulillah, the sum of our collective efforts has put the Johor economy in a much stronger footing. Allow me to share some statistics about Johor's economic performance in 2022. First, we are growing positively, as mentioned earlier, among the strongest in Malaysia. Johor's GDP growth for 2022 was just slightly below 7%. In line with the moderation of the national level, we expect that the state economy will continue to grow positively, moderating between 4.1 to 5% in 2023. Second, we are on track to strengthen the state's financial health. My first budget for Johor was a surplus with expected revenue at 1.7 billion ringgit and state expenditure of 1.7 billion ringgit too. Our debt to GDP ratio is one of the lowest in the country, just behind Penang and Selangor. We are committed to prudent and transparent fiscal management. The budget team Maju Johor, Prosperity Together with the People, consisted of 600 million ringgit in development expenditure to uplift our economic infrastructure and continue our robust growth. Third, Johor's unemployment as at 2022 is at 2.5%. This is the lowest among the states and lower than the national average of 3.6%. Fourth, and most importantly, investment flows into Johor are thriving. Johor emerged as the #1 foreign direct investment destination in Malaysia with over 70.6 billion ringgit, the highest in the country. In fact, Johor was the top recipient of approved investments in manufacturing projects between 2013 and 2021, totaling an impressive 156 billion. We hope that these figures will continue to flourish in the years to come. I trust, under the leadership of YBL, this can truly become a reality. No pressure, YB. All these positive indicators point towards an improved economic performance for Johor and reaffirms our status as a crucial economic engine for Malaysia. It is also a glowing testament to the hard work put in by everyone in the state government and the wisdom of His Majesty and His Royal Highness in prioritizing a stable footing for the Johor economy in the post-pandemic world. Ladies and gentlemen, Johor is in a strategic position in every sense of the word. We are just 3 hours from Kuala Lumpur, if there's no traffic jam, and just 30 minutes from Changi, Singapore, if there's no traffic jam. The cost of doing business is 30% lower compared to Kuala Lumpur and 70% lower than Singapore. However, our intention is not to compete with either hub, but to complement them. We have the land, resources, and talent that may be scarce in KL and Singapore. We are also more cost effective. However, we are aware we must be confident and consistent in our efforts to not only recover but ensure Johor is plugged into the new economy. Let me now outline what are we doing towards this end. Ladies and gentlemen, with firm political stability after the 2020 state elections, Johor today is the only stable state, politically. We are able to provide a clear outline for Johor's development through the Maju Johor Vision 2030. The vision has 6 strategic thrusts, which are good governance, sustainable economic development, enhancing the social safety net, improving facilities and basic amenities, security, cleanliness, and the environment, as well as a special focus on the Johor youth. In the first year alone, 224 initiatives have been implemented through the 6 strategic trusts, and more to be rolled out as we move ahead. We know we must not be complacent. There are global headwinds such as the US-China geopolitical tensions, Russia-Ukraine conflict, global inflation, and a slowing world economy. Thus, Johor needs to evolve and adapt to the new global, regional, and national economic realities. There is a Japanese proverb: vision without action is a daydream. Action without vision is a nightmare. This is why, as the new Menteri Besar, I have introduced the Maju Johor concept. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, also, as part of our journey towards the new economy, the state government is seeking to double Johor's GDP by 2030 to 260 billion. As mentioned by Tan Sri, this is a mammoth task. To achieve this target, we have to obtain more than 7% growth now to 2030. So how will we go about doing this? First, we'll require not only strategic planning, but more importantly, a firm collaboration between government agencies and the private sector in its implementation. This is where I believe that forums such as this play a crucial role in fostering the relationship between the government and the private sector. And as discussed earlier in the meeting room, Tan Sri, we hope to do the same in Singapore in the next few months. Second, we must provide a conducive ecosystem to attract and retain quality investments as well as talents. We must leverage on our economy's strong manufacturing core, especially in semiconductors, as well as services, together with world-class infrastructure, connectivity, and our close proximity to Singapore. This means that Johor has access to deep capital flows internationally. Moreover, Johor has good higher education institutions that can provide a strong pipeline for talents. This hardware can be enhanced with the software of better collaboration with the trust with the industry players to ensure the talent pipeline remains robust, sustainable, and relevant to the ever-evolving needs of industries. The new economy will not be new at all if it is not human capital focused. So that is why we will never hesitate to invest in our people here in Johor, because it is an economic imperative. Third, all this must be packaged well to position Johor favorably to attract quality investments and reinvestments. We will strengthen and corporatize Invest Johor as a focal point of the investment sector, expanding its focus from manufacturing and business events. This is a very important point, ladies and gentlemen. This is where the Johor fast lane comes to life. So to investors and also the business community, do take advantage of Johor, Invest Johor. Fourth, Johor must increase economic complexity to improve wages. This is crucial to unlock the high value chain, something that we in Malaysia are struggling with. Therefore, Johor wants to be at the forefront of technology-intensive industries because we know it is the key to provide high and growing wages for our workers. Johor is also putting great emphasis on sustainability through the ESG framework. We support programs that help our manufacturers, especially exporters, to comply with the ESG requirements of other international markets. We are actively seeking more investments in renewable energy and other green technology, which also supports the growth of other new industries such as data centers. Let me assure you that the Johor government is committed to encouraging investment into the state as we transition to the new economy. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I am also personally committed to improving Johor's connectivity, especially improving the service at the two customs, immigration, and quarantine complexes here. We are aware that addressing these legacy issues will help to improve Johor and Malaysia's image, besides making life so much easier for our state's daily commuters. As you are maybe aware, I've been famous on TikTok this past few months. Alhamdulillah, there have been positive developments on this front. I would like to take this opportunity to thank the federal government for their commitment to reduce the congestion at the border. With the assurance from the Immigration Department Director General, Dato Roslin, and the Home Ministry recently, I am pleased to inform all investors present today that most of the problems at both CIQs will be mitigated by the end of September this year. This will be made possible because there will be 250 additional immigration officers that will be helping us at both CIQs. This is proof that Johor listens to its people and industries. But we also want to tackle fundamental issues. As most of you know, the Johor-Singapore Causeway is one of the busiest border crossings in the world, with over 300,000 Malaysians traveling to Singapore every day. The causeway has been my major focus, and I have been on the ground to monitor the situation on a weekly basis. Besides this, we are pursuing the Rapid Transit System, or RTS, to further boost JB Singapore connectivity. This is a game-changing project that is expected to be completed by the year 2026, with an estimated capacity of 150,000 daily users. To aid the RTS link, the Iskandar Rapid Transit will be completed by 2025. The IMRT will have extensive connectivity with routes from here to Skudai, Tebrau, and Iskandar Puteri. This is another game changer that can boost economic growth for Johor. Meanwhile, the Johor state government is dedicated to building an entrepreneurship ecosystem of local businesses that can complement and support foreign enterprises. The reality is that most of the businesses in Malaysia and Johor are micro, small and medium-sized enterprises, or MSMEs. To support this crucial group, we have allocated 4.3 million ringgit for initiatives such as entrepreneurship grants, production, promotion, and intellectual property commercialization. We will also be allocating 1 million ringgit to support the Johor Entrepreneurs Festival that aims to attract 40,000 visitors and benefit at least 500 entrepreneurs. Ladies and gentlemen, I have just outlined just the most crucial aspects of how we are seeking to embrace the new economy. If we can successfully carry out our plans, I believe we will be able to not only attract advanced high-tech value-add investments into our state, but also develop a skilled, globally competitive workforce living in a sustainable environment. While upholding our traditions, Johor has always been unafraid of embracing progress. From trade to agriculture, to mining to manufacturing, and now technology, we were able to transition while almost modernizing existing economic fundamentals. I'm optimistic that this will continue over the generations to come. I trust that I have been able to make the case to investors, tech startups, MSMEs, MNCs, and the private sector from both near and far that Johor is the place to seek your business growth and success. Please spread the word. Johor is now open for business and it is the future. Once again, to the organizers, thank you for inviting me to speak today. May this forum result in bright ideas and shining progress for Johor and Malaysia as a whole. Thank you. Wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.